Welcome to the CMIT Small Business Advisor Series with business strategist Lisa McLeod.
Hi, I'm Lisa McLeod. I've partnered with CMIT to create this series for you, the business owner.
Lisa McLeod is the author of The Triangle of Truth, a Washington Post top 5 business book for leaders.
Today's topic is sales.
CMIT, we worry about IT so you don't have to.
And when you're running an organization, it can seem like you have lots of problems, but you really don't. You have one problem: sales. Because when you generate enough high profit revenue, you can afford to solve all your other problems. So today, I want to share a methodology with you that will help you close bigger deals and do it without cutting the price. I work with sales organizations all over the world, and there are 3 primary reasons why people lose business over price. 1, they don't understand their customer's real agenda. 2, the language they use to describe their products and services isn't compelling to the customer. And so 3, they don't have a meaningful way to differentiate themselves. They become a commodity, and the only way to close the deal is to cut the price. That's not a profitable way to do business. You can do better. When you're trying to do business with someone, ask yourself, how much do I really know about what's going on inside this customer's head? I've spent over 10,000 hours studying top performing salespeople. And one of the key differences between the top 2% of sales performers, the people who close high margin business consistently, and the other 98% of people, is that the top 2% understand value from the customer's perspective. So here's a tool I use with salespeople to help them go deeper into their customer's world. It's the Triangle of Truth planning tool. Now you can download this for free off the cmitsolutions.com/businessadvisor page. There's also an article there that summarizes this information and some tips that you can share with your team, and it's all free. Here's how this works. Your agenda is on one side. The customer's agenda is on the other side. Now, traditional wisdom says we should meet in the middle, but that's where price becomes a problem because there's no differentiation. Instead, where you really want to be is here at the top of the triangle, because that's where there's true value for the customer and high margin business for you. So in order to do that, there are 5 key pieces of information you need to know about your customer. Now, this tool works no matter what your industry because it's about getting inside another person's brain. Here's what you need to know. What's going on in their environment? The politics of their business, their competitive landscape. What are their goals? Not just what are they looking for in a vendor or a product, but what are their actual business goals? What are the major challenges they're facing? What does success look like for them, personally and professionally? And what does lack of success look like for them? What's the downside if they fail? When you know these 5 things, you know what motivates the person. So before you go into a meeting, write your agenda down on this side. Now, psychologically, it's critically important that you have your own agenda in writing, because otherwise you'll have all that brain chatter standing between you and the customer. Writing your agenda down actually allows you to put it on pause and pay full attention to your customer. So the quicker you're able to understand the customer side of the triangle and get clarity in these 5 areas, the more powerful your value story will be. Now, here's where the compelling language comes in. Most salespeople have a tendency to present their product and service first and then explain why it benefits the customer. You can actually be much more powerful if you reverse that. Average salespeople, the kind that get bogged down on price, tend to think, I have this product, how can I sell it to this customer? Superstar salespeople, the ones who sell high margin business, think, I have this customer, how can I help them achieve their goals? See, the order in which you say things is really important. So you always want to be talking from the customer side of the triangle first. It doesn't matter what you're selling, cupcakes or accounting services. When you put the customer's goals before your product, it makes it more compelling for them. That's how you demonstrate value, and it's the key to closing big deals and maintaining your margin. So make sure you know these 5 things about the customer and present your solution using words from the customer side of the triangle first. I've used this methodology with thousands of business people, and I can promise you, if you adopt this mindset, you will accelerate growth and outpace your competition. The tools are free on the CMIT Business Advisor site. It's a great website where you can access tons of helpful information. Here's the bottom line. If you want people to like doing business with you, keep doing what you're doing. If you want people to love doing business with you, start doing this. I'm Lisa McLeod. Thanks for joining us on the CMIT Business Advisor series. Have a great day.